Hello everyone, I'm Arrow in the Knee, bringing you fucking amazing shit right here. The new ban list has just been released 34 minutes ago. I'm recording this at 2:34 in the morning, UK time, which I think is 8 o'clock US time. But, high CPU usage by launcher main, oh, that's lovely. Go away, Norton. Fuck. The ban list's different, and there's a reason for this. The one that I put up before was not wrong, but we have a different ban list to Japan, which is the first time this has happened in, I think, was it 14, 16 formats? There's two big changes with this. This is a 3-month format, which means for every pack that comes out, I think there'll be a new ban list. I think it's every 3 months, every thing. And yeah, we have a different ban list to Japan, which is amazing. I had to double check this because I was like, they kind of have a different ban list. What we're going to do for Worlds? Maybe they'll do a specific ban list for Worlds, I don't know. But a total of 12 cards were banned, which is the most since the original ban list, I think. Correct me on that one if you want to. And there's a lot of big shockers, a lot of huge shockers. So we're going to go through this. Stratos, Elemental Hero Stratos. This guy's been with us since the start, guys. Since the start of DDT and all this, and he's gone. Gone forever. Gone the way of Disc Commander. No more summon Stratos, get Disc Commander, play D-Draw, and draw 2 cards, then play Monster Reborn, Premature Burial. Oh, it's all sad. It's very sad to see Stratos gone. But I think he was a little bit overpowered. But also, on another note, I'm not quite sure where this leaves E-Heroes. I don't know if they can live without him. We'll have to see. All 4 baby dragons, just like in the OCG list, are banned. And this is essential, I think, because they're just too good. It fills a graveyard, blah blah blah. Card destruction is banned. I'm so glad because this card works wrong. And I know that sounds really dumb. But just bear with me. There's no other card in the game that is like card destruction. It has so many uses. It can fuck things up. It can refresh your hand. It can mess up your opponent. It can do a lot of things, and it's just not very. It doesn't seem right. It's one of the first cards ever released. It was in the starter deck. Pegasus or Joey. I think it was Yugi actually. Yugi starter. So it's old and it's a bit outdated, and because of that, I think it does need to be banned. Gateway of the Six. I don't like this being banned. I really don't. It is a bit overpowered if you can get it going, but the thing with the 6 Samurai deck is it's bad. The thing with the 6 Samurai deck is if it doesn't get Gateway, it usually doesn't win. So without it, they're kind of an underpowered deck. By the way, all these I'm saying right now are banned. Heavy Storm is banned. The last time we saw Heavy Storm banned, people went for the more burner decks and stuff like that. So we'll have to see how that works out. Monster Reborn banned. This guy's been off and on the list like fucking Sangan Witch. And why did I say Sangan Witch? Pot of Avarice is banned. I don't think it should be. I really don't. It bothers me. The card does. You're having a nice fast duel and then someone plays Pot of Avarice and like slows down the game. Glad it's banned for that reason. Spellbook Judgment needed to be banned. Super Rejuve needed to be banned. I could have seen 01, but if Pot of Greed's banned, this should be banned. Simple. Solemn Judgment is banned. I can't believe it. I remember I was one of the first people, at least around my local area, and I didn't remember anyone else, who played 3 Solemn. Because I was like, my god, this stops anything. It just costs half your life. And I played the Mask of Darkness flip, Sukiyo, put it down, get back to Solemn's, is great. Solemn's gone. It's gone forever, guys. Sad face. It's a bit sad. And the last one on the ban list that's not an XYZ, Ultimate Offering. This is also a card like Card Destruction that was released very early on that kind of works wrong. You should never be able to get that many normal summons from a trap for a meager tiny cost. And I think it should have been abused a bit more, to be honest. Gadgets can get, well, fucking multiple XYZs on the field just by going do and stuff like that. So it's one of those cards that works just completely wrong. It could have been broken at one point, and we should just get rid of it. Last one, Shockmaster. I agree with this one, because this card For the cost of 3 4-star monsters can shut down a deck. If a deck relies on spells, it just shuts it down. If it relies on effect, it shuts it down. I don't think a card should be able to do that. Whether it costs 3 level 4 monsters or more, you know. It's wrong. Alright, so we're going to move to the limited ones now. There's a lot less really shocks here, but more just game gooding things. Alright, so we got Unrestricted Dragoons, which I didn't want to be on this list, because Mermails kind of need it a little bit, but I don't mind it at 1. I really wish I had 1500 attack so you could salvage it. Brotherhood of Fire Spirit is the limited one, not Rooster. And I think they did this specifically because Rooster is selling the packs at the moment. I honestly believe that. And limiting Spirit stops the combo, stops being able to do it over and over. So it does the job that getting Rooster, you know what I mean, that putting Rooster to 1 would do, kinda. It'd still be a bit worse, but this sells packs at the moment. Deep Sea Diver. This, oh my god, guy, seriously, people, oh my, can you hear that? Can you hear the amount of people who go, oh my god, the list! I'm like, fucking, I'm trying to do something, man. Deep Sea Diva, this was, and still is, kind of a bit OP, that you can get things and things. This was the card that got you all your advantage in Mermails, and not, you know, Dragoons and stuff. It really was Deep Sea Diva, because you can get Marksman and stuff like that. Birdman needed to be at 1, I explained this in my other video, because there's a combo with Happy Dancer, and it just should be at 1 anyway. It's a really good card. Rescue Rabbit at 1, yes, it needed to be at 1 for a while. Evil Swarms needed it to be at 1. Thunder King, Ryo, this needed to be at 1 a long time ago. This is one of the best fucking cards ever came out, and I will stand by that. Its stats are amazing, its effect is just, whoa, it's mind-blowing. Thunder King Ryo, if you summon that, it would stop spellbooks completely. Summon it. Oh, I've got to quit the game. You know, it's done. So Thunder King at 1, I agree. Evikishki, Mind Agus. I have no idea what this card does. I'm going to read it for the first time. This cannot be normal summon the set, okay? It must be ritual summon, okay? You can ritual summon this card with Kishki, ritual spell card. When this is ritual summon, tag of 5 cards in your graveyard, shuffle those cards in the deck. I don't know. Guys, someone build me a Vishki deck so I can play it. I have no idea what this guy does. I assume there's a combo. I assume. Alright, so Dim Fissure at 1. I also see Macrocosmos over there at 1. No more Dimensional Fissure decks, no more Macrocosmos decks, no more side decking these. Well, there will be, but nowhere near as bad. I always thought Macrocosmos was a little cheap. And same with Dim Fissure. So I think these should be at 1, you know. Gold Sark. And anything that can shut down a deck that hard is, you know, should be at 1. Gold Sark at 1. I'm not quite sure why they did this. I'm actually not sure. Because the E-Drags are, you know, the E-Drags hold on the world is stopped. So Gold Sark wasn't used before then. Gold Sark just wasn't used before then. So putting it to 1 now when the babies are at 0 is, I don't know. I must be missing something maybe. Royal Tribute at 1. This should have been at 1 from the start. Necrovelli decks just got so much advantage of it, and it should be at 1. It should be one of those ones that you're like, I hope they didn't draw that. And having a two cards in your deck as opposed to 1 for the opening hand, you know, you need it. Bottomless at 1 should have been at 1 a long time ago. Bottomless should never have been at 2. It's so powerful, can completely ruin a person's game. It really can. It can just, you summon Bottomless. Oh, I can't do anything now. That's how a lot of games go. So yeah. Bottomless to 1, yeah. Compulse has needed to be at 1 for a long fucking time. Seriously. Ever since Synchros came out, everyone was like, oh, compulsory, you can just put it back to the hand. And that'll put it back to the extra deck. And then when Extra Z's came out, it was just like, wow, it's just insane. I mean, the worst it can be is a -1 that annoys your opponent, I guess. So yeah, this does need to be at 1. Eradicate a Virus, anything that can wreck spellbooks like that, and is very easy to go off because of exceeds and stuff like that, should be at 1. It really should. I mean, God. Macrocosmos, same as Dimensional Fissure, really. Soul Drain at 1. I'm not quite sure about this. I mean, it's a really good side deck card. I guess it is a little bit overpowered, but you know, whatever. It's a 1. I don't really have much to say on this one. And Torrential Tribute, the last one at 1. This needs to be at 1. I can't believe it was at 2. I can't believe people want it to go to 3. It's just been splashing around. Okay, so down to the ones that at 2. We have 2 Mizuki. I'm really happy with this. I would prefer it to go to 3. But this helps zombies so much. I love zombies so much. So Mizuki at 2 is fantastic. Plague Spreader as well. Plague Spreader never needed to be at 1. I mean, no one uses Synchros. Plague Spreader costs a card to use, even though it's in your grave. So yeah, it's good. It's good for Light Swarms. Light Swarm zombies, anyone. TG Striker. I wanted this at 2 for a long time because I've played TG decks and they're really good, except for the fact you only have 1 Striker. And it actually made it so you just couldn't play it. So here we go, TG Striker at 2. Tenki at 2. I think Tenki should be at 1 personally, but 2's fine. It's a searcher for Beast Warriors. What can you say? Dimensional Prison at 2. I never really saw people playing 3 of this, so I don't really see the point putting it to 2. Like, people would splash it. It's very rare you put it at 3. Then again, now that Bottomless is at 1, maybe people would put 3 in it. I don't know, but Dimensional Prison, it's pretty good. Now we're going to the ones that go to 3. Malicious. I'm so fucking happy for this one. Destiny Hero Malicious has needed to be at 3 for a long, long time, and this list gives me a lot of happiness. Because now you can go Malicious, summon a 2-star tuner, go into an 8-star, get 6-star, and blow it with Scrap Dragon, and do other things. It's great. It's a fun little card. It's great for D-Draw, it's great for a lot of things. Agent of Mystery Earth. This makes agent decks a lot better. At 3. Tsukiyomi, no one ran 2, so who cares if we put it to 3. A Hero Lives, it's exactly the same principle, and we don't have Stratus anymore, so it doesn't really matter. Blackwell went to 3. Oh baby, we're gonna see some Black Wings. Seriously, Black Wings. On the other list, it's at 2, and everyone was like, oh my god, we're gonna play Black Wings. And, well, it's at 3 now. Emergency Call, Stratus is gone, Emergency Call goes to 3. Heretic Seal of Convocation. Heretics are actually kind of slightly OP, but Max C doesn't mess around with them. Can't believe Max C isn't on here. Pot Duality to 3. Happy days. Those slow burner decks, not burn decks, slow burners. You know, ones that are slow get a lot more happy out of this. And the last one, Scapegoats. Hello, Scapegoats, baby. I'm so happy with Scapegoats. Well, it's the first time they've been unlimited since 2005. Wow, guys, seriously, my brain. Alright, guys, so thanks for watching this quick, fun Yu-Gi-Oh! Banlist thing. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. More Yu-Gi-Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa.